Many changes occurred under your regime. The center moved locations, the enrollment flourished. Where did the Child Care Center move?
The Child Care Center moved in 1997 to a new building, brand new building, built by Creighton to house the Child Care Center, Human Resources, and Public Relations. They had decided in 1996 to build a residence hall on the land that the three departments occupied. And so there was no place to put us, so they built a new building. And we moved in on St. Patrick's Day, I remember, or that we opened first on St. Patrick's Day. That was fun.
Was it built to accommodate more children?
Yes, it was. Our license capacity went up to 60.
Mm-hmm.
And the teachers and I were able to work with the architect to design the classrooms and the tornado shelter, which was always also a big necessity.
Who were your champions?
Definitely the parents, both the parents that were there at the time and the previous parents. They would chat about their experience in their departments, whether they were a staff person or faculty. And as a result, we ended up with a lot of people on campus who may not have experienced the center themselves, but who knew of us through other people's experiences. Also, Jim Russell was a huge advocate for us. He was a strong voice, and he always had our back.
Well, I know that the center is named the James Russell Child Care Center, so I knew he had to be a very special person.
Yes.
How did he advocate for you?
I know he went to many meetings and things that I wasn't invited to, and stuck up for the Child Care Center. We were not always popular with the budget people, and he was just always there for us. When I first started in 1990, he told me that he was really actively looking to replace the portable buildings. They were aging, they were awkward, and together we worked on several different projects that never came to fruition. So we were both delighted in 1996 when it was taken out of our hands.
I know accreditation was something that you're very proud of that happened.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
There's a voluntary accreditation from the National Association for the Education of Young Children. And it holds very close ties to what is considered developmentally appropriate practice for young children. And they developed some criteria. They developed a voluntary accreditation system. I had worked with that previously at a preschool successfully. And then when we moved into the new building, we really actively started to pursue it. It covers many, many areas, but the strongest ones are the curriculum and the teacher-child interactions, which are just key to good child care.
Someone told me about the nature classroom. Tell me about that.
Yeah, that was a fun project. The Arbor Day Foundation had begun some nature classroom in different areas, and we applied for a grant and got some money. And so we developed on our playground weaved it into the playground equipment that was there already, a little learning classroom. So there was a place for art, for building blocks, for dramatic play, a water play feature. And in 2010, that was certified as a Arbor Day certified nature classroom.
Did a lot of Creighton people participate or come down and visit you at the Child Care Center?
Oh, absolutely. Some invited, and some people just popped in every once in a while, but we had some wonderful people who came. I remember when I first came, Larry Rafel was dean of the law school, And he would come and read a book and bring his menorah and talk to the children about Hanukkah. We had many other readers. Sometimes we'd just invite parents to come down and read a story to all the children. And sometimes we would invite guest readers from people on campus would come down, and it was a way to make some more connections with people on campus.
Was Father Morrison a visitor?
He was occasionally, and he always came to the preschool graduations and handed the children a little diploma.
Mm-hmm.
He loved the center. When we had a little opening, like a celebration for the newer building, he was there and was very proud of it. I think he was always proud of the program. And he was always sitting out in front of the administration building talking to students. So if the preschoolers went for a walk, they always chatted with him.
I loved him. Did you encounter any adversity or challenges as you were the director?
Providing good care in those portable classrooms was really a challenge. They were shelter, but they were very much aging, and something was always in need of repair. It was also an awkward setup, so that was a huge challenge my first 6.5 years there. The other challenge was kind of ongoing budget concerns and trying to keep us in good standing when we never made any money.
But what a wonderful service to the
Yes.
to the families.
Yes.
What
that
are your
kind of thing was just immeasurable. Yeah.
What are your fondest memories?
The children definitely, day in and day out, just their cheery voices and their laughter, and watching them learn and grow and make friends. There's several students that I still see every once in a while, and I've seen grow up. And I understand now we have former students who are now Creighton students, and that's really exciting. I also really took a lot of pride in helping student parents receive their degrees by helping them by taking care of their child while they were at classes. And it just, there were many of them who really struggled financially and with their time allocation to be a good parent and to be a good student. So it was wonderful when they graduated, and we felt like we were a part of that.